Naam, asante sana kutoka studio. Mtazamaji, tunakujia tena kwa mara nyingine kwa njia moja kwa moja tukiwa hapa katika hoteli hii ya Kempinski hapa jijini Nairobi, ambapo kuna shughuli maalum. Kama nilivyokuelezea hapo awali, ni kwamba leo tunazindua sura mpya ya gazeti la The Standard, gazeti ambalo limekuwa hapa nchini muda wa miaka 115 kuanzia mwaka 1902, na hii leo basi shaka haya ni mabadiliko ambayo tunayo yahisi siku hii ya leo. Tunakuuliza, je, unahisi mabadiliko hayo ndio ambayo ameweza kutuelezea anahisi vipi mabadiliko? Leo naionaje wakati ambapo sherehe ndio mwanzo sasa inaanza?
Sasa kabisa nafikiri nina dukuduku moyoni, manake nataka kuona hii sura mpya ya Standard ni hipi, amja tuambia iko vipi sura, ni kama mnataka kutusurprise nayo. Kwa hivyo I'm looking forward to seeing the new face of Standard, but pia natarajia kwamba with the new face mtaweza kuaddress mambo ambayo yanakumba nchi hii kwa ile uadilifu ama kwa jinsi ambavyo nyinyi kwamba umetayarisha kama wana habari dhidi ya jinsi ambavyo tumeona hapo awali.
Ni gazeti ambalo limekuwa katika muda wa miaka 115 tangu enzi za ukoloni, wakati mababu zetu wengine walikuwa hawajazaliwa, mpaka sasa limekuwa bado lipo katika mstari wa mbele kuwafahamisha Wakenya, wakati ambapo pia wewe ukiwa mmoja wale ambao waliandaa katiba, mliweka kipengee pale kuturuhusu sisi pia kufanya kazi. Je, kuna mabadiliko yoyote ambayo unahisi katika utayarishaji wa taarifa hapa nchini Kenya katika karne ya leo?
Nafikiri kunayo. Tunaona kwamba wanahabari wamedevelop kwa muda mrefu sana. Maybe Standard kwa mwanzo maybe ni wape kongole, sababu nyinyi kusema kweli mmeona evolution yenu, hata wakati ambapo mmesimama kidete, wakati ambapo mnatetea mambo ambayo yanahusu wa Kenya. Najua you have suffered because one time you were raided because of that freedom. Kwa hivyo sisi tulipopata nafasi ya kuandika katiba tulisema tupatie magazeti, wanahabari uhuru wa kuelezea bila uoga. Lakini kidogo naweza kosoa kusema kwamba tungali bado tunatarajia kwamba mtakuwa na ile independence of thought, isiwe kwamba mnajaribu kuegemea upande fulani. Kwa mfano mimi kama mmoja wapo ambaye anawania urais wa nchi hii, tayari utaangalia magazeti ama wanahabari jinsi ambavyo wanaangazia ile competition juu ya utawala wa nchi hii kwa muda mrefu sana. Meelezea kwamba ati malumbano ya kisiasa ni ya farasi wawili, wakati ambapo mnajua kwamba hata hizo farasi zenyewe zimechoka, zimejaribu kwa muda, zimekuwa pale kwa muda mrefu sana, wamewakosea Kenya kwa muda. Kwa hivyo kidogo mmekosa ile uhuru ya kuangalia kuna gani mapi ama kuna maono mapi ambayo yanatokea. Bado kidogo mnashikilia ile traditional way ambayo tunaangalia siasa kwamba ni mtu fulani ama ni watu fulani. Hapo ndio kidogo tunawakosoa, na tunatarajia kwamba kwa hii sura mpya ambayo mnataka kuizindua leo hii, tunatarajia kwamba maybe mtaweza kuangazia habari ama ule freedom ya habari beyond watu ambao kwa kawaida nyinyi mmezoea. Tunatarajia pia mtakuwa na ile uchanganuzi wa habari ama mambo ambayo yanawahusu wa Kenya, ili kujaribu kuleta mawazo mapya, isiwe tu habari ni ile ile. Kwa mfano mwezi wa Januari hapo mpaka Februari, wengi wenu mlikuwa mkiangazia jinsi ambavyo viongozi wa nchi hii wanatembea kote nchini kuwahimiza wa Kenya kuchukua kura, wakati ambapo unajua kwa mfano hiyo sio kazi ya wanasiasa. Kuna ile Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission ambayo ilikuwa inafaa, hiyo ndio kazi yao, ipatie ile fursa. Lakini nyinyi hamkuangazia mambo ambayo yanawahusu Kenya, kwa mfano drought and famine ambayo sasa inawaangamiza wa Kenya, ile doctor strike, hamkuipa kipaumbele sana. Lakini wakati ambapo mwanasiasa ambao kwa kawaida mmemzoea ati kwamba ule akiwa mahali fulani mnafikiria hiyo ndio habari, kwa kweli hiyo haiko habari kwa wengine wetu.
Daktari, wewe ni rafiki yangu. tumekuwa katika masala ya habari kwa muda mrefu. Naomba nikosoe kidogo kwenye maswala ya kiangazi. Nadhani tulitoka tukavuka mipaka tukaingia mpaka Somalia, tukaweza kuandaa taarifa kutoka sehemu ile kuangazia athari hizi za ukame, na vile vile mambo ya madaktari tumekuwa na. Lakini tuje katika vipengee vya wanahabari katika katiba, je, vinatumika inavyostahili katika taifa letu hapa nchini Kenya?
Nafikiri sio sana vile. Naweza kusema kwamba wale ambao wako katika mstari wa mbele, kwa mfano kama wale reporters, wana kamera ambao wako pale mbele, wanapoleta habari ambayo inawahusu wa Kenya, kuna wale ambao wako ile laini ya decision making, wale mnaita sema editors, managers, wakisema wahariri, wale kidogo hapo kuna shida. Manake unajua secrecy may have been invented anywhere in the world, but certainly not in Kenya. We think that the editors sometimes censor information that ought to be actually broadcast live. So kuna kidogo a little bit of censorship, na nafikiri wewe unajua kwamba juzi wakati serikali ilipoamua kwamba haitazingatia mambo ya advertisement, kidogo mlikuwa naangalia mambo ya revenue pale inapotea. Kwa hivyo kidogo ni kama mliingio baridi jinsi ambavyo mnaweza kuripoti mambo mengine.
Wewe umesafiri sana mataifa ambayo yameendelea, mataifa kama yale magharibi mwa dunia, mataifa kama hata hapa bara la Afrika. Umefanya kazi pia katika taifa kama la Sudan kule kuwasaidia kubuni katiba yao. Ni kipi kimekosekana katika sekta ya wanahabari hapa nchini Kenya?
Nafikiri kidogo mali naona kuna shida ni kwamba ni kina nani ambao wanamiliki sekta ya wanahabari katika nchi hii. Utaangalia katika nchi nyingine kule, wale ambao wanamiliki sekta za habari mara nyingi sana hawako kwenye siasa ama hawako kwenye utawala, hawa control ile mambo information ama jinsi ambavyo habari inavyoangaziwa. Kwa hivyo ukiangalia kwa mfano kama nchi za Ulaya kama North America, Europe, vile unakuta ni watu businessmen ambao wana own media houses. Kwa hivyo kidogo hawatakuwa na ile kwamba hata ukikosolewa wakati ambapo wako kwenye mamlaka hawana ile uoga. Lakini Kenya mara mingi utakuta kwamba kuna ile strong connection baina ya wanahabari na wale ambao wako kwenye utawala. Kwa hivyo hapo kidogo ndio unaona kuna tatizo.
Asante sana Daktari Ekuru Aukot, na tunakutakia kila laheri. Ila tu mtazamaji, kumbuka leo shughuli ambayo imetuleta hapa ni uzinduzi wa sura mpya katika gazeti lako la The Standard. Kumbuka gazeti limekuwa kwa muda wa miaka 115 kuanzia mwaka 1902 na limekuwa likiendeleza kazi yake ya kukupasha taarifa za habari kadri tunavyozipokea hapa na kupitia mambo ya kisasa, miundombinu ambayo iliyoko ya kisasa ambayo shirika la habari hili la The Standard limewekeza vyema zaidi. Basi tuna imani kwamba gazeti hili litakuwa linakuja na sura mpya. Kesho utakuwa ni mwenye kulipata gazeti hili barabarani likiuzwa, mtazamaji. Bei ni ile ile isipokuwa sura mpya tu, na limesheheni taarifa nyingi zaidi kwa wazee hata vijana ambao wanakuwa mara nyingi ndio wenye kutegemea gazeti hili ili kupata taarifa za muhimu, sio hapa nchini Kenya na maeneo mengine ya bara la Afrika, bali hata ulimwengu mzima, taarifa za michezo na vile vile sanaa na mambo kama hayo. Mtazamaji, hivi sasa basi nawapisha wanahabari wenzangu ambaye ni mzee Jalasi yuko upande wa pili pale na Betty Chalo, wachukue usukani sasa waendelee kutuelezea shughuli yenyewe namna itakavyokwenda. Moja kwa moja na warushia kwenu wenzangu.
Barabara kabisa wenzangu Ali Manzu. Siwezi ongea Kiswahili vile unaongea, nitajaribu kidogo, lakini asante sana kwa habari tendeti ambayo umeweza kuipaza upande huu.
Thank you so much. A very beautiful Tuesday evening. Please may we all be upstanding for the national anthem.
Thank you very much. You can now have your seats. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Not really. We haven't had a good prayer.
Oh, wow. I'm
and
sorry,
there's this
Jalas.
one prayer that we must always have. Please, can we be all upstanding one more time?
A bit
Let
of
us just be one
exercise.
more time.
A bit of exercise, I see.
All right.
All right.
Hold the hands of the person next to you.
Come here.
Hold the hands of the person next to you.
There you go.
And please raise it up. Raise it up. And repeat after me. Say, I don't care
I don't care
where you come from.
where you come from.
Your tribe,
Your tribe,
your color.
your color.
We are one nation. We are Kenya.
We are Kenya.
Wapi makofi. Thank you so much. You may be all seated now so that we can officially begin.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for honoring the invite to come and join us in this auspicious occasion. Auspicious. When was the last time you used that word, Jalas?
Auspicious.
Auspicious.
Occasion.
Occasion.
Okay.
Which school again did you go to, Jalas?
Oh, yeah. I went to Nyangoma Boys Secondary School, PO Box 23 Bondo.
Wow.
Yes. Where did you go?
Who knows that school, man?
I know it.
Oh, there's
And my-
someone there who knows it.
I thank you so much. Quick
All right.
housekeeping rules, ladies and gentlemen. In case of fire, please panic.
Come on, Jalas. In case
Panic,
of fire,
panic.
use the doors.
You
not
should
panic.
never ever be lied to that in case of fire, don't panic. If you don't panic, you will not leave this place as fast as possible. But tonight we'll have a good time. There will not be fire here, but there will be a lot to eat and drink. So if you want to make more space for more of the ladies and the gents are right outside, straight to the left.
What he means, the ladies and the gents,
Yes.
the loos, the restrooms, on
The
the right
restrooms.
side when you leave the ballroom. Thank you so much for coming through. And like I mentioned, thank you so much for honoring this invite. Tonight we're talking about change, transformation. I'm sure you've been seeing this all over town. The billboards, the newspapers, standard newspapers, to be specific, the pioneering newspaper in this print industry here in Kenya. Feel the change. Jalas, are you ready to feel the change tonight?
I'm ready to feel the change. You can even see how I'm dressed.
Let's not talk about your dressing. I
Okay.
mean, there are people here who are dressed up in maybe $1,000 suits.
Yes. You see, our African names cannot allow you to be a designer. Yeah?
Who-
That's why
Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing clothes. I'm not wearing someone.
Wow.
I'm wearing
Of
clothes.
course, that's not what I meant. I meant who is a
Oh,
designer.
the design. You
Or-
see,
or
what I
this
was
one-
telling you, Betty,
Yeah, yeah.
African names cannot allow you to be a designer.
Why,
You see?
why is that? You can have a designer.
That's why you have Dolce Gabbanas. That's why you have Bar Vulgari. You have Tommy Hilfiger. Can you imagine if I came here and said I'm wearing Kangete wa Kangete? Really? But this is City Official, one of the best designers in town. I don't know what Bob is wearing.
Bob, what are you
welcome.
wearing? Thank
Karibu sana, the CEO Safaricom. Asante sana.
I have to
So you
mention that-
please call me. Ilifika. Thank you. You honored the invite.
I have to mention that, Honorable Martha Karua, you look really dashing from up here. Yeah, karibu sana. And so do all of you. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. So we've done the housekeeping rules. In a few minutes, we'll be getting to know how to pronounce some very crucial words. Starting with this one. Jalas, how do you think we pronounce this one?
Change.
No. Is it change or
Or-
change?
Change. It still depends with where you went to school.
Can I ask?
If you went to a polling station, it is change.
change? Change.
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 And we'll be getting to hear from Willis, the word master. I don't know if you know him. He's one guy from Kisumu County. I mean,
course,
it
yes,
had
of
to be
course, yes.
Kisumu.
Of course, yes.
Who
You see,
teaches the
English-
correct pronunciation.
English in Kisumu is it's a default setting.
It's a default setting.
You are born in it already. Yes.
So let's come back to the event tonight.
All right.
And I'm sure you're wondering, I don't know if you know that there's something brilliant and something beautiful and something vibrant and something robust and something, give me another word.
Obungchuas.
That's not an English word, come on
It's
now.
an English word.
Okay, obunchuous.
Obungchuas.
That will be-
meticulous.
Meticulous, if you like, which will be launched tonight. We're talking about a redesign that like you have never seen before of a newspaper that you have relied on since 1902 to give you authoritative information. We've done everything from investigative pieces,
That's true.
talking about healthcare, policy. And the thing I like about the Standard newspaper is that right from the get-go, it was looking into the issues that face the common mananchi,
That's
the
true.
railway workers, back in 1902. Up until now, that's what the Standard newspaper is still doing. And
We will be
tonight,
taking you through the journey of the Standard newspaper, how it's transformed all the way up to today as we experience the new change. Thank you so much. I want to just recognize the presence of a few dignitaries who also visited us and are able to be part of this evening. Wana Jeremy Awori, karibu sana, the CEO of Barclays Bank, a very good friend of mine.
You have to say he's a very good friend of yours.
Akuru Okot, the presidential candidate. Have you asked Martha Karua what to do? Have you asked her?
They're seated on the same table.
Actually,
That should not
Martha
be hard.
and Ekuru should switch seats. Yes, so that during dinner you can exchange some pieces left and right. Thank you so much. I want to also welcome the presence of our CEO. Karibu sana, my boss. If I don't talk about you, salary badai itaumia, but it's okay. It's okay. Thank you so much. Ambassador Kiro, welcome.
Mukisa Kitui.
Mukisa Kitui.
Yes, he is our keynote speaker.
Keynote speaker.
Keynote speaker. He is the Secretary General at the United Nations Conference Trade and
Ambassador.
Development.
Start with
Thank you so
Ambassador.
much. Ambassador Mukisa Kitui, thank you so much for honoring us
Asante sana.
with your presence. Thank you so much. And then we have the CS,
Correct,
Joe
sir.
Musheru. Thank you so much for coming through also. Francis Wangusi. What's that? He should stand up?
Okay.
All right. Why
What
should
a
he
CS.
stand up? Bob, you're being a bully now. We can all see him. Thank you so much for joining us here throughout the night. And we'll be seeing some of these other very big newsmakers. These are actually sometimes these are the people who we write about all the time.
That's true. I also saw Wanajedia Mirania, the CEO and the MD Kenya Re-Insurance. Thank you so much for making time to be with us here this evening.
All right.
I've also seen myself. I'm also here. Yes.
Obviously here. All right, so now we want to basically run a clip that will be taking you through what the ordinary Mwananchi thinks about change, because tonight it's a night that we're talking about change. What is it that the Mwananchi on the streets thinks about change? What do you think about change?
Change is as good as rest.
Wow.
Or rest is as good as change. Those are some of those sayings that you learn in the schools where I went through. I can also give you another saying.
Say something else.
You can never pickpocket a naked man.
What does that have to do with change?
It's an African saying. So it's just different things that are about change. Yes.
Is that about change?
Yes. What's your saying about change?
Well, the change, when I talk about change, I think change is transformation. And for a newspaper like the Standard newspaper that has been there since 1902, you can imagine.
Yes.
It has to go through some changes throughout.
Change
and
is
that's
fresh.
what we'll be talking about today, that revamp, that redesign, that, ladies and gentlemen, will leave you in awe. Tomorrow, our readers, the readers of the Standard newspaper, will be treated to something fabulous, something that the print industry has not seen before. Here in the country and in the region, I have to say.
That's true. Everybody has been saying that how the print is coming to an end with the coming of the digital era. But I can tell you that what you're about to witness today will always make you grab a copy of your Standard each and every single morning. Let's go to the clip, right?
Let's go to the clip.
Wonderful.
Woga.
Apprehensive.
Action. Tense.
Fantastic.
Maze change is hard.
Fresh.
Anxious.
Bothered. Nervous.
What was the question?
Makagariada nayo.
Ecstatic. Poor.
Liberated.
Growth.
Inanifurahisha.
Necessary.
That's such a hard question. Exhilarated. Okay, wait.
Grateful.
Sorry. Now I have it. Change makes me feel alive.
All right, so that is what Kenyans on the streets think about change. I want to hear what some of you think about change. If I can have a mic that I can take around and hear what my guests think of change. Jalas, do you want to do that for me?
Yes, I'll grab the microphone. Thank you so much, Betty. I will start from this end. Maybe ask,
You like that end so much.
ask Jeremy what he thinks about change.
You should embrace it.
Should embrace it. Wow. Pass it to Bob.
Why are you passing it to me? Inevitable.
Okay.
Well, change is a constant, but also change means you have to break common sense sometimes
Wow.
and think differently.
Thank you.
But also change makes you feel older.
That's
Change makes you feel old.
Bwana CS.
It introduces innovation and progression.
Thank you.
Change is life.
Changes life. That's our CEO there.
Change sent man to the moon.
Let's hear from this end.
Change is exciting as well as shocking.
Wow.
Change is good.
Change is good.
That brings development.
Change is great.
All right.
Refreshing,
Refreshing.
necessary,
Necessary.
Necessary.
Growth.
Of fire matole.
Challenging.
Challenging.
You can't avoid it.
You can't avoid it.
It's exhilarating.
Exhilarating.
All right.
Change is real.
Change is real.
Change is real. Mesoma. We have educated people here.
Yes, let's try from this other side too.
All right.
Re-energizes.
Wow.
change is exciting.
Exciting.
Change is permanent.
Change is permanent.
Change is different.
Change is different.
All right.
Destructive and disruptive.
Requires self-influence.
I think change is unavoidable.
Change is a must.
Change is a must. Back to you, Betty.
All right, I like the answers there. And so because we know what change is and we can describe it, we want to see if you can pronounce it correctly. And I just want to do something for about 5 minutes before we get to our speakers of the night. And I want to bring Willis the Word Master. Who knows Willis the Word Master in this room? You know him. There's no point of me asking by hand. I can see Joe Ageo there, managing editor KTN News there. So let's, Willis, can you hear me? Are you there?
Well, thank you so much, Betty. It's such a wonderful occasion. And, you know, when it comes to anything or matters standard, things become great. And I can tell you that from Isumu. Anyway, Betty, I think we have those interesting words. And if you can, you know, take them again to the viewers, or you can take them to the viewers so that they can also try, especially the audience that you have there. You have a very wonderful audience, Betty.
Did you hear that? He says especially, not especially. So let me come here, just try and get, I see people like getting a bit agitated. And I just want to get to hear if some of us knew the correct pronunciation of some words. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, my name is Susan Mwangi.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Susan Mwangi. So talk to us about this word. Uh-huh.
Conscientiously.
Conscientious.
Conscientiously.
What?
Conscientiously.
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 Conscientiously. All right, Willis, I don't know if you can hear that. You'll tell us if that indeed is the correct pronunciation. Let me come to this table. Very beautiful lady. I'll ask you to pronounce the same word. What?
Conscientiously.
Conscientiously. Conscientiously. Let me try and get a gentleman here. And I'll try. Yes, I'm coming to you. Yeah, don't think. Yeah, I'm here. How are you doing?
Very good.
This is, please just pronounce this word for us.
Conscientiously. Conscientiously. Conscientiously.
Conscientiously. All right. Let me come here. Somebody here? You want to try it?
Conscientiously.
What?
Conscientiously.
Say it with confidence.
Conscientiously.
Conscientiously. Willis, I don't know if you can hear those pronunciations because I'd like you to tell us. This is a word that gives members of parliament a hard time. They cannot pronounce this word. You hear conscientiously, conscientiously. So I don't know, Willis. Talk to us about this word before we move on to the next one.
Well, Betty, this is a very tricky word. It's very tricky because, it has so many letters. In other words, also it's, that multisyllabic word. But what you say is conscientiously, conscientiously. So you don't say consensusly, conscientiously. You don't say consciously, because conscious is a different word, Betty. So conscientiously.
All right.
Conscientiously.
Thank you, Willis,
But
for that.
they really try.
Let me see if someone here has gotten it.
Conscientiously.
Oh, wow. Is that the correct pronunciation, really?
Yep.
All right, at least she's tried. She's conscientiously. You have that sh twice. All right, let me come to the VIP table here and see if my CEO can pronounce another word. I have to be very careful here if I want a pay rise next year. All right, so let's talk about this one.
Miscellaneous.
Okay.
I can try again.
Yes, yes.
Miscellaneous.
So which is which?
Okay.
Is it the first or the second one?
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. All right, let me try and get somebody here. I'll go to someone who is pretty good when it comes to the Queen's language. Joe Ageo.
Miscellaneous.
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 Is it different from what the CEO has said?
I don't want to engage in a career limiting move.
All right, Willis, how do we pronounce that one? Is it the miscellaneous, miscellaneous? How do we say it, Willis?
Well, Betty, you say miscellaneous, miscellaneous. Most people are used to saying miscellaneous, and those are pronunciations for, varieties which are very common, in the public domain, or when we have our daily lives and all that. Many people would say miscellaneous, miscellaneous, and all that, but we say miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. And
like
do you,
a miscellaneous application report.
Do you have to have the nears, or can you just say miscellaneous? Does it nears? Sometimes that nears is a bit hard to pronounce. Miscellaneous. Got it, Willis, got it. All right, I come to Dr. Ikuru Okot. Let me give you a very easy one. The last word there.
Siamese.
Siamese.
Yes.
Like
Siamese.
Siamese. Yes. Like Siamese twins.
Siamese twins.
All right, let me come here. Is it the same pronunciation?
Siamese.
Like this?
Siamese.
Siamese.
Yeah.
So we have two, Siamese and Siamese. Siamese and Siamese. Willis, which is which there? Talk to us about that.
Well, Betty, when it comes to that word, many people would talk of CMS from what we see. CMS, CMS, and all that. But people have tried, but trying to their level of what exactly they know. But when we come to this word, Betty, you say Siamese. Siamese twins. Siamese twins.
He's very happy. He got it right.
Not CMS.
All right.
Siamese.
Siamese.
And remember, you can also say conjoined twins.
Okay, conjoined
twins.
All right.
What you should avoid is conjoined. Conjoined, no. Conjoined. But one thing that we have also to remember, Betty, about pronunciations, certain words have more than one acceptable pronunciation depending on so many factors.
Thank you very much, Willis, for that. Some of us like some swag when it comes to pronunciations, but we have to correctly pronounce these words. Jalas, which one do you have?
I have evolution.
Excuse me?
Evolution.
Son or Sean? Evolu what?
What is written here is evolution. Let us see if other people can pronounce it. Let's start from here.
Which one? Evolution.
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 Evolution. Yourself?
Evolution.
Hey, okay. Let us hear answers from Kisumu. Word master, can you hear me? Willis?
Well, we say E or A. You can say evolution or evolution. Those are alternative pronunciations. One begins with the sound of you may call the short vowel sound E, evolution. But you can also say evolution. Both are acceptable in standard English.
Thank you very much, Willis. So you've heard, Jealous. It's not evolution.
It is evolution.
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 Or evolution.
Or evolution.
All right. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, you're enjoying your soup. We have so much more coming up. It's a night to celebrate. And I'll say goodbye to Willis, the word master. Thank you so much. You can always catch him on Friday 9 p.m. on Friday briefing with me, Betty Kialo.
Thank you so much.
All right. So right now we want to introduce a staff video. Like we mentioned, there's the redesign that we will be seeing in a few short minutes or maybe in an hour, half an hour or so. But we just want to show you the team that has been really working almost 24 hours a day to ensure that we have this brilliant concept, this new brilliant design. So let's just watch the work and the hard work actually that has been going through behind the scenes to create what you will be seeing in a few minutes.
Standard brand over the last 100 years, I think it's gone through a number of renewal processes, and this is just one of them. The relaunch that we are looking at is just one of those brand renewal processes that we undertake to make sure that the brand remains fresh and it remains relevant to the target audience.
It's actually a process of rethink where we look at our product against the changing needs of the society and the unserved and underserved needs. We want to address the various segments to make our paper closer and more relevant to our readers at whole either sectors of the economy, segments of the population, gender and age definition.
We have come up with significant changes which necessitated a redesign and looking at the content in our papers and also changing our processes, the way we work. The result of this has been a paper which most readers will see is much younger, seems more closer to the digital age, and it's more vibrant.
What people said they wanted was to see more on entrepreneurship, more on education, more on agriculture, entertainment, lifestyle and sports.
Our paper is going to embrace audiences, beyond politics, sports and entertainment. I'm talking about women who are raising families. I'm talking about children, properties like Generation Next, Twinkle. I'm talking about Hustle, which is directed at youth who are starting businesses, youth in entrepreneurship. You're going to see much loved products in the financial standard, which is going to make a big comeback.
In the redesign, one of the sections that we're introducing is hashtag. Hashtag is an education pullout that will, of course, have a little bias to tertiary education, but generally will cover all matters education in a fun, punchful way.
The Pulse magazine has integrated new ideas, of course, new columns, and of course, a new friendly way of looking at showbiz, both in Kenya and of course across the region.
In the Sunday magazine, you'll find that the new content is deeper, well-researched, analytical, and bite-sized. It has everything you're looking for.
We are going to bring more in-depth stories about our own sportsmen and women, what they are doing, and we are going to celebrate them the more.
Yeah, Eve magazine is going to be bolder, it's going to be fresher, it's going to connect more with the reader. We're going to be listening more to the woman.
Weekend Education is going to have articles from experts on education. It is going to it will break new ground on what's happening in schools and in colleges, and it'll have expert views from doctors and from lecturers and from teachers and anybody and students as well.
We want to talk to actual entrepreneurs who've been beat down, who have sunk to low levels but have been able to rise up, because that's what entrepreneurship is about. Then we also have things about how to spend your money, how to invest it, and how to make sure it grows.
The new standard will be neater. It will be easy to navigate from section to section. We will have better pictures, more infographics, maps, pie charts.
So expect come the 29th, a very fresh product that's going to be very, very different from what we've been offering before. And it's going to target not just our readers who have been in the paper. We've got something for the millennials, we've got something for the avid readers, and we've got something for people who just want to peruse the paper. Even the writing style is going to be very different.
It's just in the bit of work that really goes into coming up with products like the Standard newspaper. A lot of work, a lot of sweat, a lot of research that goes into an amazing newspaper like that. And of course, you've seen the new pullouts, the hustle for hustlers like us. You know, I'm still hustling. In
You're
this.
hustling too, eh?
Even you're hustling too.
Yes, I'm hustling.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you're hustling.
Why do you sound so scary? Yes, I'm hustling.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Okay, what do you mean by hustling?
Every Kenyan is a hustler.
Okay.
There's always that other thing that you do apart from what you do. That is the hustle that I know.
I don't know. All right.
The pulse will always still be fresh each and every single Friday. One of the reasons why
Hashtag is also coming up.
hashtag is also big. Everybody wants to trend. Everybody wants to be known to be the person at the top. So hashtag is going to be a big pullout.
In
That's
Woman
true.
also, we have a newly revamped. It's brilliant. The colors, vibrant colors.
That's
in there.
true.
All right.
And the person to take us through the new look, ladies and gentlemen, I want to call Joseph Odino, the Group Editorial Director, Standard Group, to please take us through this.